Hello! So it's finally time. This is without a doubt going to be the most intense part of the game on Nightmare.
I'm at the top of the reactor core, Ricardo.
You see anything yet?
Nothing. Got some androids, some core control systems, business as usual. I'm gonna have to explore the lower level.
Should be an elevator down somewhere.
I'm curious if I could throw a flare down there, but it looks like he's walking down already. But if I remember correctly, this is like the last time you really need to worry about the working Joes, because after this you only encounter one or two and you can just run around them extremely easily. I want to run past him, but I can't. Okay. Got 15 rounds in the shotgun, that's pretty good. Got too close. I might need to heal as well before I do this, because I think I lost some health earlier on. See, I don't think we can run past the first one. But if we kill it quickly, we might be able to run past those other two before they get there. Because at this stage, I think the main thing we need to do is just get to the door behind the reactor. Okay, that loading screen took a while. Okay, we're up to full health now. Ah. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. We've got no compound B left now.
I'm at the top of the reactor core, Ricardo.
You see anything yet?
Nothing. Got some androids, some core control systems, business as usual. I'm gonna have to explore the lower level.
Should be an elevator down somewhere.
Interesting, that one hasn't turned around yet. No, it has. Oh. Okay, no we can't. They're both there already. Part of it is just trying to figure out how far away you can be for the shotgun to work. My God! many shots does it take to kill one of these guys? We only have 5 shots left. Well, that's insane though. 4 shots to kill them. Part of me does wonder if there's a way you can like try and run through. I'm not sure.
Oh no. God, no.
Here we go. We have 700 fuel. Okay. Just the sounds of being stood here. Like, I think you can still hear people like moaning.
Ricardo, they're all here. Everyone that's missing. Everyone. They're trapped in some kind of nest. There are eggs. It's like a farm.
Shit. Just get out of there. Now.
I'll have to restore power to the platform from the conduits down here.
We're maxed out on sensors. Only 1 ethanol for this. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So Okay, we'll start making a second pipe bomb. Okay, yeah, you can definitely hear people in here. You need to be careful because I think it's up there. There's a vent. It's either there or it's outside of one of these doors. Because I know because I got killed from one of these. Might be that, I think. There's a lot of boxes to hide in. I don't know how useful they'll be on nightmare difficulty though. Ooh. I think as long as we don't get too close to the eggs, we'll be fine. Saying that, I would like to get to this one. I think we have to go back the way we came here. Whoa! That's actually a rare takedown, I think. Like, that one doesn't happen often. I didn't even hear it come out the vent. That's actually... Unless it just spawned there. Okay. Let's see. So I did hear that vents... not vents, lockers are supposed to be useless on Nightmare. So it might be that even if we hide inside, it'd find us anyway. But what's probably a better idea if happened is, it's come out the vent. And it's immediately detected us because of the motion tracker. The vent is just on the right. So the vent is there, and we were there, so it must have come out and immediately heard us in there. Maybe that. Stay away from that egg. This time I'm just going to go back the way we came. Okay. If we use that, we lose all our blasting caps. So what I'll do is, for this time, I'll activate this, and then we're just gonna go back to the middle room. That way. Yeah, there's 2 vents in here. Do you think an alien does appear?
Going dark on comms, Ricardo. This isn't good.
There's one. I hate how that sounded like there was one aggroed on us. Yeah, there's events there I think as well. I don't know if you want to look down that right bit, because I think it's coded for an alien to appear down there. I am curious if there's anything down there. We've saved recently. Nah, I don't think there's anything there. I remember this bit's usually safe because the alien doesn't come up this part, because I don't think it can fit. Oh. Okay, we've got 3 Molotovs. We need another one. We can go back to Siegs and Synthetics. So there's 2 or 3 left in there. This bit always makes me feel uncomfortable. One downside of being up here is it seems the audio of the alien just cuts out. So yeah, I can't hear that alien. I can hear it now. I would assume it can go in these vents. It's more like a crawl space. See if I can. I want to save as much fuel as possible. Oh, look at that. That's some nice reflecting work. The other thing would be to throw a noisemaker up there. Hey, a Bodie cat. Or did you go back in the vent? Sounds like you might have done. Hang on, I think I know what the cat wants. Back, I just had to feed the cat. So yeah, this part here just always makes me tense just because of how close that vent is. What's the fact there's two? Is that the alien gone back in the vent, or was that a second one come out? So it comes out, then it comes out again. So I don't know whether that's two, or if it's like a doubling up glitch. The cat's trying to bury his food even though he can't actually bury it. Tony's going in the corridor on the left. Where the alien just went. So I could use a flare here, but I don't know if I want to waste one. I've got 4. So yeah, that's the sound effect of it coming out the vent, but there's already one out. But no, another one's come out. That's the different corridor. So it's either gone in and come... Okay, that's gone in. Crap, we've gone the wrong way. Okay, we go down here, then go on the left. $544 fuel. Yeah, we're just burning through fuel. Ugh. You are nasty. Okay, this bit's safe. Where's the power switch? It's in here somewhere. Sure it is. Isn't it? I can't actually remember. I thought it was in here. I've gone down I might have just missed the bit I was supposed to go. Because I don't have a map, unfortunately. So we do need to go into one of these side bits. I can remember that, but I just don't remember where it is. And it's hard because we don't have a map on Nightmare difficulty. Okay. So it's definitely not this one. Even though there was a face hugger in there. I don't like how the sound is really close to that vent. Definitely not down there. An egg just opened. Sounds like one did. That was down there. So it's not that way. Where is it then? I just can't... I wish I had the map, because I just cannot... Okay, so I'm blind as a bat. We have walked past it. Okay. So I'm absolutely blind. Oh. Remember, there's a bit in the novelization of Isolation where, when they get to the hive, they've completely sorted it down, and somehow Amanda kills a facehugger with a shotgun, and not a single alien investigates it. She pretty much just runs straight through the hive without opposition. It just the problem with the novelization is it just sucks all of the fear and tension from the game in the book. Most of the alien encounters are just completely absent. So an alien jumped up over there, and there's one here. Unless that one went into the vent. Is that his tail? So they were gonna, by the sound of it, they were planning on putting the Queen in, but they cut it out in the end. It would have been nice if the Queen was in, because I don't think it would have been too much of like a fan service thing, like, oh look, it's the Queen, just like the second film. I think it would have just exponentially made the hive that more horrifying to be in the Queen chamber, especially if one of these things you have to activate was in there. Could you imagine how horrifying that would be? Like the Queen's above you sleeping and you have to carefully sneak through, turning the thing on. Or even better, they have the Queen in the room with you, but you don't know. And you only know when you turn this on. And all the lights come on and then you see the Queen and it wakes up. That would just be absolutely horrifying. Because I know when we go back out, the swimmer facehugger shows up.
Fuck! I gotta get out of here.
Oh, hasn't showed up yet. Wait, I haven't activated it, that's why. Crap. I have. Okay, facehugger definitely going to be here. Okay. Now, typically, I always encounter an alien on the way out. Sometimes from here, but rarely from there. Most of the time, it's when I get through that door. There! I thought I could get to the button in time, but my thing didn't work. Didn't turn fast enough. Mind your step. Yeah, because I don't think I've got this far replaying it on PS4. Doubt it's because I'm playing it on a high difficulty. Now we've got to get to the reactor and turn it on.
Ricardo, I can destroy the nest.
Ripley, you've put yourself in enough danger today.
I can power up all the cores, overload them, and then initiate a reactor purge. It'll destroy everything down there.
Look, I'm not trying to persuade you out of this, Rip. I'd just like it if you didn't die.
This is what's gonna happen. There are emergency overflow circuits that feed excess power into the local capacitor banks on each tower. If I decouple them and discharge the system, the purge will be external. The nest is right in harm's way.
I have no clue what you just said.
Just find something to hold on to.
Okay, this way. Okay, I've only got enough shotgun shells to kill one of those guys, so I need to try and run past them. So I've already tested a bomb on him on like lower difficulties, and it doesn't one-hit him. So it's definitely not going to one-hit him on this. Good. Let's get this one activated. No, I can't, they're too close. It's not activated yet. Come on, come on, come on, please, please. Please, come on. Hey, come on. Get out of there, Ripley. Just run a long way round. Make sure you are following me. Pretty sure there's more on the other side of the I think now we run. I remember when we had to pull there, might be when we turned everything off. What? Why are you here? That's what? One cell. Okay, we've got some more. We've got one more. Ah! This is just evil, guys. Yes! Sound design here though is impeccable. Oh, there's one of you up there! Oh! It's set on fire. No, I was gonna say the shotgun round. Motherfucker. It's a good thing I didn't burn to a crisp as well. Yeah, thankfully though after this, the only working Joes you encounter, I'm pretty sure you can just run straight past them. Oh wait, well no, we've got ground left. Okay, I'm gonna make that too. And then what can I bolt in here? Put you in a smoke bomb. I can pick up another one. I remember there was a point in this game where I would have loved to have had a free ethanol. And now I've got more than I need. Still got 3 Molotovs, that's good. Because I'll need them for Sinclair's hideout. I'm kind of surprised none of the aliens climb up here now to see what all the noise is. I don't think we need to use that. Also, the alarm from the first film! I love that alarm noise. So only one death in a hive. I wasn't expecting only one. There was one, I'm pretty sure. How's battery doing? Oh, okay, we're getting a bit low. But we've got 6 out of 6, so we should be fine. One thing which may not be fine is now the alien is going to return. Oh, here we go.
Ricardo, I'm about to purge the nest. Hang tight.
This reactor definitely does not look safe. That's about 4 or 5 aliens which have come out of that.
Hazard level maintained at Omega. Multiple unregistered life forms detected throughout Sevastopol. Power levels throughout Sevastopol compromised.
There's still some on the station. Shit. Huh. I'm sorry, Ricardo.
Just get back to the Marshal Bureau, Rip. Please.
Yeah, because I think on here you can see the aliens climbing away. So I have tried, when I played this game, to get 2 aliens in the same room towards the end.
Rip, something weird's happening.
You think?
I need you to get to medical, now. The reactor purge. It's resetting systems across Sevastopol. Lights, transit, maybe even communications. I think this is our big chance. Just go, now. We might not have much time. I'm heading down to comms.
Yeah, I've tried to get them in the same room, but what happens, especially on the last part, one alien will be in the room, another will be in the vent, but I can't get them actually to operate in the room together. It's either one is in the room or one isn't. Which is really annoying. I guess they do that just to make it balanced, but it would have been nice. You know, like being in a room where there's actually two aliens inside. It's just that like initial panic would have been just amazing. Maybe they could do that for like the, well, if they ever do like another isolation type game. Have it so you can encounter more aliens in the room at once. So playing Nightmare difficulty's definitely been an experience. I don't think it's my preferred way to play the game. I prefer to play it on either normal or maybe hard. You never know, maybe with more playthroughs I'll just get better at it. This is Solomon's Habitation Tower. So I don't know if it's this part, because at some point in the game the alien is actually on the transit car. It's like hiding on top. I think it might be here maybe. If you get the motion tracker out before you board it, you can see the little blip. And I think if you look close enough you can see it just on top of the car. I think it might be this part, but we'll see. So as it comes to sequels, I don't think I'd want Isolation to have a sequel in the sense like it continues Amanda's story, because hers was completed in like comics and stuff. I prefer it if it is a new character, a new situation. In fact, I would probably like it more if it wasn't the alien in it. Instead, it was like maybe like well, the Praetomorph could be good because it's not intelligent. It's just animalistic and just a brute. So that could be an interesting one to hide from because it's more like sort of like being hunted by a brain dead animal. Its only desire is just to pretty much rip and tear until it is done. I feel like Neomorphs as well could be an interesting one to hide from, like some of the pathogen enemies. So I'm glad they're showing up in Fireteam Elite. Okay, this isn't the one with the alien on it. I feel like Alien now does need to start implementing stuff from Prometheus and Covenant in the films. I'm glad they're doing it in the books. For instance, Into Charybdis and Infiltrator, both of them featured the pathogen. Because it's probably the most interesting thing they've added to the series, just in terms of what they can do with it. Because they've mentioned this new TV show will be up to the quality of the films, I think in terms of visual effects. And they're doing like a sort of cinematic universe. So I just hope they don't scrub the books or the comics or the games. Especially because Free League released that RPG recently with all the new lore in it. Like the Free World Empire, Union Progressive People, who are finally canon, thank God. And it's all like, there's all the story stuff in it, you know, like more emphasis on colonial marshals, like the Middle Heavens, like the space humanity lives in. Like, it would be a shame if that all just gets wiped out. Because the TV show's set on Earth, and a lot of, in the lore, like the UPP and stuff, they have like headquarters on Earth. And so it would be great if we could see that, because it would be perfect, because they don't even need to like create a new backstory, it's right there. Free League have the backstory. Supposedly Disney approached them, or someone in Disney after the merger, and was like, oh, we need some more lore if we're going to make more like films and stuff. So Free League made the RPG. It's essentially like a Doom Bible for Alien. I just really don't want him to just retcon it like Star Wars. Because I absolutely adore Alien. Yeah, I really don't want them to ruin it. I hope they include stuff from the RPG, especially because you don't even need to look at the RPG to know about it. It's been referenced in Into Charybdis. Fighting Elite's got references to Free World Empire and UPP. Like, because as a kid, I was a massive fan of Star Wars. And even as I got older, I was still quite a big fan. And I never looked at the extended universe material. But when I heard it being just completely removed, my first thought was, wow, way to just completely remove all of the work these people have done, all these different authors, all the work they've done for this franchise, and you've just obliterated it. Like, oh, we don't want this, we'll get rid of it and do our own. But our own stuff is not going to be as interesting. And also it's just poorly written. Like the First Order somehow... Oh, I'm not going on Star Wars now. I said... Yeah, they wiped all the books. I said during my stream on Squadrons, I'm not talking about Star Wars, so I'm going to move on from that. I don't want to talk about Star Wars anymore. It just brings me... It used to make me really happy, but now Star Wars just makes me miserable. So instead, I think that's maybe why I've gone back to Alien. Because despite the fact that I was only a kid, Alien was one of my favourite films. Well, all of the Alien films, even Resurrection and AVP. I'm actually curious to see the alien in this part of the map. I've never seen it here before. But yeah, because I first heard about Alien because I was watching Brainiac, probably when I was back in primary school. Alien and Firefly. Wait, no. Oh, wait, no. That's really. Yeah. Fingers crossed that the TV show is good. Because I remember when he announced it, it's like, it'll deal with classes. And everyone's like, oh, this is bullshit. It's going woke and stuff. And it's like, well, no. Because the Alien's been quite heavy in, like, anti-corporate stuff. Like, it was in the first film. Because in to an extent where they're all mentioning like the company, they're expendable, nobody cares about the workers. In Aliens, Ripley specifically mentions it to Burke, where she's like, I don't know which species is worth, you don't see them fucking each other over for a goddamn percentage. Alien 3 didn't have it, nor did 4. 4 had that really stupid line in the extended cut where it's like, oh, Weyland-Yutani was bought out by Walmart. Piss off. What? And then the AVP films definitely didn't have it. They didn't go into that at all. Still there, Xeno? Good. Yeah, because I didn't get to search here very much because the working Joes were chasing me. Let's see. The books, I think, have had it, some of them. I think some of the Alien books have had it. Yeah, Alien 3 did have it a little bit. Like, because the whole, like, working class thing, even in this game, I think it comes up to a degree. Like, there's always been, like, sort of the working person versus the company in Alien. So the fact that it's a focus is completely fine. And this same situation happened again with District 10. Where it was announced that District 10 will adapt something from American history, and it was like, oh, it's gone fucking woke. It's like, did you watch District 9? So that was a very clear message. It's like, it's very clear why. Oh, charge back. What can I use a charge pack on though? Oh, I can use it on you. Because I don't like now how everything, like, if something's announced, people are like, oh, it's woke. It's like, no. Because from what I hear, apparently the term woke started out as a positive thing. So if someone was like, oh, you know, I'm really inclusive, it's like, they would go like, yeah, I'm woke, sort of as a joke. But now it seems that woke gets used by people who've got no, well, the intelligence of a child. And so the moment they see a character who's not white, they immediately go, oh, this is woke. Fuck off, it's not. And it's, oh. I really shouldn't be sprinting here. I forgot. Yeah. Can you come into the Marshal Bureau? It can. Which way is the Marshal Bureau? I forgot. I was gonna see if it could actually get inside. Yeah, I completely forgot about the alien that bit. I was too busy ranting. Yeah, because I saw someone who read the Expanse books and he said it was like, what, full of woke nonsense or something? It's like, really? The Expanse is what you call that? It's like, Expanse is one of the best examples of like writing diverse characters. It's like, because they're characters first. They're not like stereotypes or anything. They're treated as real people. And yet, for some reason, apparently that's classed as being woke. Because I feel like some people just use it when they see something and it's a character who's not white. Or whenever there's a character's LGBT, they immediately go, this is woke. It's like, and then they go on about a rant about SJWs and stuff. It's like, not everything is like that. Because I'm writing a book at the moment, so, and I would like to put characters in it who are gay, especially because I've got a friend who's gay. But it's like, well, if I do it, am I just going to get these legions of people being like, oh, you're woke, like, you're everything wrong with the industry? It's like, no. These people are mental now. Also, I think there was something here I could have picked up. Yeah, that's the rant about politics over. The less talk on that, the better. Yeah, so going back to before I sidelined myself, Alien I watched as primary school. Was watching an episode of Brainiac, and he referenced the first Alien film because they drop a water balloon on someone's face. And so the guy's like, it wrapped around his face like the alien from, well, Alien. So immediately my little boy brain's like, what's Alien? And I asked my dad when I saw him, like, hey dad, what's Alien? He's like, what do you mean? So I explained it to him, he's like, oh, okay. And I don't know when, but my dad could have done the very easy thing of just saying like, oh, it's, you can't look at that yet, you're too young. But instead, for reasons only known to him, he decided to show me, I believe it was the trailer for the third Alien film, which involved the dog alien, like chest burster coming out the dog, and like standing up with like all like guts and stuff falling off it. And as he showed me the trailer for the third film, he's trying to explain the first film, and my little child brain just can't comprehend, because I'm just getting confused. Because he's detailing the third film, the first one, but I'm seeing clips from the third one, so it's like, well, how does this connect? And so, what I did for a while was when my parents weren't looking, I would go onto YouTube and sneakily watch clips of Alien as a child. My sister caught me doing it. My mum had her back to me, and I was watching an Alien thing, And so my sister's like, I can't get to what's Sleepy Hollow, but he can get to what's Alien. I immediately pressed the cross button, and my mum looked cross with me, definitely. She didn't see me looking at it though, but I think she knew that I would be looking at something I shouldn't. And then, not long after that, I watched Alien vs Predator because my dad recorded it. And it was really sweet actually, because he had like the remote, and he's like, if it's too scary, you know which button to press to turn it off. And he just left me to watch it on my own. It's actually not the worst film to show to a kid, because AVP when it came out was PG-13. So it had all the swearing and stuff removed. So it's pretty good for like a junior introduction to Alien and Predator. I remember in primary school, I won't say the name of it. But yeah, in primary school, one of my friends had watched Predator, the first one. And they were talking about it, particularly the scene where one of the characters gets his arms chopped off, but he's still shooting his gun. And she asked the teacher like if that's possible. I don't think the teacher was like, you shouldn't be watching this film, who showed it to you? He was more like actually considering the question, like, huh, I don't know. So how often would that happen though? So if a man's arm is chopped off, would his finger still be firing the gun? And sometime after that, my dad bought me a DVD of the first Alien film. And I think I watched that alone as well. Then eventually I watched the second, and then the third and fourth film. As a kid I loved all of them. Whenever Alien came up, I'd be like, yes, oh my god, my favourite films! Where are you, Ricardo? I thought you said you were in the bureau. Is he not in the bureau? Oh no, I'm in the wrong tower, that's why. I wish I could just... I feel like it would be cool if we could get this armor out and put it on. Whoa! Okay. I did not hear him come out of vent. But still, that's pretty cool because I've never seen the alien in this area before. So that's actually pretty cool to see it here now. Problem is, I am now stuck. I can just let the alien kill me. Hello, can you kill me, please? Yeah, because now it will respawn me back at transit. Because as I started to grow up, I started to lose interest in the third and fourth films. I think it's mostly because at times my brain can be a secondary audience, where essentially it just listens to whatever it's given and accepts it as truth. Oh no, I'm in here. So the alien must have come out of vent outside and then walked in. Yeah, I don't like Resurrection either. By the sound of it, the novelization is sounds interesting. Some of the decisions it makes, but I don't like how at times the fourth film just feels like a parody of the franchise. And also, I'm not a fan of the props. Those guns they have in Resurrection are hideous. The shock rifle in particular. It's, oh. To think they actually phased out the pulse rifle for the shock rifle. Though there is one good thing to come out of Alien Resurrection, and that's the PS1 video game, which has an awesome just look to it. And there was a pretty good poster for it, because I have the Alien vs Predator primer guide from the 2000 game. I think it's 1999. And there's a bit in it when it's taught at the end, it has an advert for Alien Resurrection on the PlayStation 1. And it's an X-ray of a chest burster. And the slogan is something like "Ready to be born." It's actually really cool. That alien's gonna come out the vent.
This car for Sevastopol science and medical power.
Yeah, I do find myself going back to the third film and quite enjoying it, particularly the extended cut. The only thing I don't like in the extended cut is when Ripley jumps at the end and they fuck around with the music, because the scene is different. They've cut the music in half, and that's one of my favorite tracks from the third film. Because without a doubt, Alien 3 has one of the best OSTs in the franchise. Because I've been trying to listen to the OST from the second film, and there's some good tracks from the film, but so far listening to the OST, I haven't. It's been maybe the weakest one at the moment. Yeah, the assembly cut of Alien 3.
I'm at medical. Did you manage to get to comms?
I'm here, but I was too late. Apollo's recovered from the reactor purge and locked out external comms again.
Damn it. So why'd you send me here?
Plan B, Rip. See, before I left, the system showed a ship approaching Sevastopol. I think it's the Anisadora. Marlowe managed to send out his auto codes to call it in while comms were temporarily open.
We've got to get to it. Is it docking?
No, but it's in a holding position nearby. Head for the ambulance bay. The shuttles are really short range, but they'll make it.
Got it.
Yeah, Alien 3 is just... Every Alien game... No, sorry. Every Alien film... Aliens was offcuts from Oh, that's actually interesting. Because I don't know if when I watch Ravacon, if I notice something doing different. But I think when you watch Alien... No, not watch. Listen to the soundtrack. There are parts of it which don't sound quite fitting for the franchise. Like Combat Drop. In the film it sounds good, but the actual OST version, which is longer...
Guys, it's Sinclair. We need supplies.
Oh, I've listened to this already.
Take what you can from whoever you want. I found an area in habitation where we can seal ourselves in and wait for rescue. I've got guys welding vents shut and shutting off elevators. Plan is to make it watertight. There's no room for more people in the sanctuary, but we can make space for their food, meds, water, and guns. If we're gonna get everyone through this alive, there's no room for pity.
Yeah, so far listening to the soundtrack for Aliens, nothing stood out. The only tracks I can remember are ones from the film. But so far I think it's maybe the weakest OST in the franchise. Okay. Oh wait, we don't go this way then, we go the other way. Yeah, because Prometheus, despite it not sounding the most alien, is probably the most beautiful OST. Covenant might be the most interesting, how it takes old tracks, new tracks, and it has tracks which are like the combination of the two. Because I actually kind of like Prometheus more now as well. The problem is, when it came out, because a lot of it hadn't been finalised yet, that well, because when we first watched it we were all confused, because we watched it on the, I think, pay-per-view, and we were all just confused, cause it's like, because we were under the impression it was a direct prequel. But now that it's more clear what was happening, like, because Covenant is out, and we've got more explanation of like what the pathogen is, I do think Prometheus is now a better film. There's still stuff in it, which... I think this is the wrong elevator. There is definitely stuff in Prometheus I really do not like. Fifields and Milburn just tank the film when they show up. Just in just how just OTT they are. Like, if you got rid of Milburn and Fifield, immediately Prometheus is a step up in quality. Or just replace them with characters who don't act so stupid. Covenant had that same problem as well. The characters just do foolish things. And it's worse because the novelization fixes it. The characters make smart decisions in the novelization.
I see a launch on my terminal. Marlo's already taken one of the shuttles.
Okay, there's a working joke here, but only one.
Get a number on this place.
Because I would say easily the novelization of Covenant is better than the film. The only thing I don't think the novelization is better than the film is the alien at the end. Because it acts like the Praetormorph, but it's described like an XX-121. So like biomechanical, giant, but it behaves like the Praetormorph, where it's just an animal, pretty much. I would have, especially because the novelization has the whole David making the aliens after engineers. Because instead, by the sound of it, the novelization implies the engineer alien is the Praetormorph. Because David says it was completely uncontrollable and too aggressive. Where his alien is described as the one from the first film. I would say that should be changed. So the engineers make the XX-121. And then David makes the Praetormorph. The more sort of animal version of it. Especially because he tells Orm in the book that his work will never be as good as the engineers. His is more just like a copy. This has a lot of allusions to the rest of the franchise, like humans versus androids, Weyland-Yutani androids versus Seegson androids. Because we're going to get some engineer stuff in Fireteam Elite. By the looks of it, we may see an engineer. Seeing as one of their ships is taking off, by the looks of it, the trailer. So hopefully, maybe we can get some more stuff added. Also, we do. Okay, we've got some more fuel. Not very much. I guess the only other downside in Covenant is the Neomorphs just don't have enough screen time. Especially as some like the marketing and stuff seemed to imply they were going to have a larger role in the film. I'd have liked the Neomorphs to be a bit more prevalent. But you know, who knows, we might see them in Fireteam Elite, seeing as they've included pathogen enemies. I'd love to see a Neomorph in that. Very much doubt we're going to see the Praetormorph. Because that would mean David would have had to have been on that planet, unless the engineers steal some of them. I think the alien's on its way. Yep. Oh, too slow. Nice if there's a faster way to turn that off. Out of the two prequels, though, I think Prometheus might be the better one. I think Covenant just has a bit too many sort of grievances for it. I don't think they're as bad as people say they are, though. Particularly
It's really
Prometheus.
get a number on this place.
I feel like Alien Resurrection could have been a good film if they just didn't have those silly moments in it. But even then, it was just completely unnecessary. Alien 3, despite what people think, was still a great end to the franchise. And just Alien 4 just kind of ruins the moment. Because I think I've seen people say that Resurrection was one of those things where they needed a summer blockbuster. So it's like, oh, we'll make a new Alien film. But we're not going to put any kind of effort into it. Last time it didn't follow me around the corner. Okay, interesting. My favourite moment from here is when I was sneaking around. I think the alien came out of this vent, and I was neck behind one of these crates. And the moment I saw the alien, I believed, that's it, I'm dead. However, what had happened was these survivors had come up behind me, because I heard one of them shout, so I turned to see them. And they started shooting the alien. The alien walked past where I was hiding and went after the survivors, and I just quick walked away. But it was such a perfect moment though for them to show up. Yeah, out of all the Alien books, I honestly think the novelization of Isolation is the worst. I think it just completely misses the point of the game. All the horror is just pulled out of it. I also don't like some of the changes to Amanda's character. She comes off a bit too nasty. And there's also just the constant flashbacks for no real reason. Is there a vent in here for it to come out? I don't know, but it's in the vent. So...
Coordinates already in the system. Just punch the dash.
What about you?
Oh, that sound. The old school computer booting up. I feel like that moment could have lasted longer. Like, have it follow, the camera follow the shuttle as it goes to the Anisadora. I think the reason they didn't do that is because they didn't have a model finished for the game. They only had the concept art and I think a little bit for the LV-46 flashback, but after that I don't think they modelled the ship. At least we'll get to see the ambulance in the loading screen. Looks a bit like a puddle jumper from Stargate Atlantis.
Ricardo, can you hear me?
There you are. I wonder if a pistol can kill a face hugger. Never actually shot a pistol at one before. We've got 25 rounds, so we could give it a go. I never thought it'd be possible to find a ship in worse condition than the Nostromo. Don't miss, yeah. Yeah, despite what people think of like Parker and Brett, they kept the Nostromo in good condition. These people did not. 4, 5, 10.
We're outside Sevastopol. Marlowe and Foster woke up first. She looked terrible. Meeks and me are about to take a shuttle to the station. But well, this has got to break quarantine procedures, right? It's Marlowe's ship. She's Marlowe's wife. And things got heated, and Meeks got a bloody nose. So, I don't know. Maybe the doctors will give her the all clear and things can get to normal. But if they sniff it out when we get on board, I don't want any part of it. Marlowe doesn't get nearly enough of that kind of noise.
Open. Here it is. Yeah, you
Ricardo,
definitely
in
need
case
Parker
you're
and
hearing
Brett.
me, I've got the Anisador's basic power systems back online. Doors should be open. Hopefully some light. Still no sign of Marlowe.
Hey, Ripley. Welcome to the Anisadora.
Marlowe? Where are you, Marlowe?
Thanks for switching the power back on.
Ah,
Saved
crap.
me a job. I only needed it offline temporarily. I had some things to fix.
Right.
Can't say the crew's been faring any better. Then we found that flight recorder. It belongs to a ship, the Nostromo, Weyland-Yutani property. That means there'll be a reward. But then Marlowe had an even better idea. Extrapolate the path of the flight recorder to try to find the wreck of the Nostromo.
Hopefully, Alex White will get another alien
Found a
book as
distress
well.
signal, and now we're following it. This is it.
Some Cryptus was really good.
Plenty of free
He
spots.
said he'd do right by me.
Marlowe double-crossed me. He said he'd give me all the data he had on the creature so I could take it to the company, but he...
Taylor? Taylor! Marlowe, what are you doing?
What no one else seems prepared to do. Come find me, Ripley. I got something for you.
Hey, it does work. Also, Ripley, your reloading skills are awful. You're not supposed to dump the live rounds. You're supposed to get rid of the one you fired.
Anisadora, this is Marshal Waits of Sevastopol. Officially, I should deny your request to dock. Sevastopol is currently being decommissioned, and I can't compromise security for unscheduled vessels. However, in the light of the property you found, I will allow a small number of your crew to dock via a short-range shuttle. I must remind you that Sevastopol is entitled to a cut of any reward for return of said property once it's on station. Let me know your decision. Waits out.
Small number of the crew. Don't the whole crew of the Anisadora come on board though? I feel like Parker and Brett wouldn't even take this job. They would see the ship and be like, I ain't fixing that, and just leave. That or they'll start talking about how they should get double stairs. No, probably like triple stairs if it was this ship.
That was stupid of me. Stupid. You don't beat this thing, Ripley. You can't. All you can do is refuse to engage. You gotta wipe out every trace, destroy any clue, stop its infection from spreading, make sure there's no chance of the human race ever making contact with it again. Because the moment it makes contact, it's won. The company's never gonna know what happened here. Nobody is. I won't allow it.
About that, I'm judging by dialogue in the Cold Forge, it seems to imply that Seegson may have found out what happened on Sevastopol. Which, if they have done, it's understandable they wouldn't be very happy with Rainy Jitani. God, could you imagine if in the Alien TV show we like meet Dorian Sudler? It all depends when they said it, because Cold Forge took place I think in 2179. But could you just imagine that it's like, oh, here's our what was it, auditor, Dorian Sudler, and everyone just watches like, oh, you motherfucker, you motherfucker. We know you're not gonna die because you're in the book, but goddamn, we want you to die. Evil man. Oh.
Added report. Personal message. This is for my daughter. Hi, Amanda. I'm recording this for you, my sweetheart, and I hope you get to hear it one day. You see, I got into trouble. My ship, there was an accident, sweetheart, and we found an alien creature. It was very dangerous, and the only way we could stop it was to destroy the ship. I'm okay. I'm stuck on this lifeboat, long way out. But we had to destroy the ship. We had to destroy the Nostromo. We just couldn't risk bringing that thing home with us. I needed to protect you. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I'm sure I'll see you very soon. I love you, sweetheart.
My God.
he'll turn the reactor into a goddamn nuke. He'll destroy the ship and the station.
He'll annihilate every trace of that creature. Ripley, it's the only way. I can't let it live. And I'm not letting the company have it, or they'll just start the whole thing over again.
Listen to me! We don't have to do this!
Stop! Stop it, Marlo!
Marlo, please.
You heard what your mother did. She understood. If she was here, she'd be helping me. You think she would want company suits knowing the zip code of that creature? No one must know.
There are still people alive on the station. Marlo!
Foster's not. She was my wife. I loved her. And I killed her.
I think that was too late. He set it going. He set it going.
Taylor, I'll stop the overload. You have to help me. Go to that console.
Warning. Fusion reactor overload in progress.
Open the fusion system so I can work on them.
What?
I need power sent to the auxiliary generator. Look for the letters AUX.
You can do it.
Okay, you're doing good, Taylor. Now switch the maintenance terminal from auto to manual. Do you see it?
I can't find it.
It'll be there, Taylor. Trust me. That's it.
Yeah, 'cause that's a star in there. A fusion. Come on, come on. There we go. This fusion is the process that takes place inside of a sun. Just imagine all that heat is all in that.
Fusion reactor overload progress. Safety limiters restored. Oh God. You did it. Something's happening. I don't understand. Primary systems collapse. Total system-wide cascade failure.
Fuck! Marlo forced an overload. The ship's gonna tear itself apart.
Warning. Critical
Run,
collapse.
run, get out!
Critical collapse. Critical collapse.
Taylor!
Warning.
What are you doing? Door open!
Warning. Critical collapse.
This ship's trying to get away.
Warning. Critical collapse. Warning. Critical collapse.
I'm curious where the second base came from. I guess maybe they took some eggs to sell. Be interested to use the royal face that could go from alien to instead of just only plain dead. That's not an item. Away we go. It would have been nice if we had a bit showing us fly away and the Anisadora explode. But again, I don't think they had the model.
Craft coupling malfunction. Service offline.
Ricardo. Ricardo.
Ripley, the Anisadora blast took out the orbital stabilizers. We're about to fall from the sky. I'm trying to contact the Torrens, but the comms are still locked. The ambulance you just docked is screwed. The Torrens is our only way off this.
Tommy?
The broadcast from the lane just updated.
Hello, Sevastopol. Can you respond? We just saw a ship blow on your starboard side, took out an entire orbital stabilizer array. We have no place to dock. Please, tell us what's going on in there. We can take survivors. I'll leave this channel open. Torrens out.
Okay, so it brought us back to a new area, not just the medical area again. It is a shame though we don't save anyone from Sevastopol. Like, it would have been nice if we could have saved like Lingard.
Welcome to Seeks and Communications. Please sign in at reception.
Where are we going? Find Ricardo, series in communications.
We've got company. Seeks and security just came through. Guns in hand, not friendly. I had to hide under a desk.
What do they want?
The Torrens. They heard the broadcast. They want to contact it. I think they plan on taking it by force.
Can they?
No. Comms are still out. Stay clear of them though. They're dangerous. And desperate.
I have a feeling the aliens in this area. Oh!
Feels like we're standing around waiting to die. Someone there?
Hello. Oh crap! That's the first time I've actually shot a human before in this game. But I didn't see him until it was too late. Yeah, we're close to the end now.
Ricardo.
Ripley, the Isidora blast took out the orbital stabilizers. We're about to fall from the sky. I'm trying to contact the Torrens, but the comms are still locked. The ambulance you just docked is screwed. The Torrens is our only way off this.
Okay, now let's change the batteries, and then we've got full again.
The broadcast from the lane just updated.
Hello, Sevastopol. Can you respond? We just saw a ship blow on your starboard side, took out an entire orbital stabilizer array. We have no place to dock. Please, tell us what's going on in there. We can take survivors. I'll leave this channel open. Torrens out.
I'm curious, is the alien in this area? I think I've had it appear before. Maybe it doesn't appear till just a little bit later. So I don't think I want to waste the noise making in case it is going to be here. Got 6 flares. I'll use one of these.
Welcome to Seeks and Communications. Please sign in at reception.
We've got company. Seeks and security just came through. Guns in hand, not friendly. I had to hide under a desk.
What do they want?
There's something else I
The
could do.
Torrens. They heard the broadcast. They want to contact it. I think they plan on taking it by force.
Can they?
No. Comms are still out. Stay clear of them though. They're dangerous. And desperate.
There's the guy over there. Crap, no, wait. going on here? Won't let me jump in. There's another one down here. I can't remember where this one goes. Getting this one at least. I think I hear an egg. I don't know why. I don't know where this comes out. Oh, it comes up here. Okay. Hidden area.
Brixel's journal entry 340. Right. Got to be quiet now. I found a small hideaway in the space flight terminal. Not exactly 5-star, but it's cozy enough. I filled the bag with essentials and picked up a few things on the way, making sure I didn't run into anyone. Too many people with guns on Sevastopol now, shooting at shadows. I mean, I have one myself, but I'm not fucking insane. At least, here it's secluded. And I'm close to the terminal. So if there is a chance of a ship arriving, I'll get a front seat.
Axel! It's been so long since we've heard his voice. I never even realised he had audio logs. I don't know why it wouldn't let me in that vent down here. It must have been a glitch. Yeah, look, it won't let me in. That's just odd. Door's still not open. Oh, I think the alien might be here. Yeah, that's definitely the alien. Hey Ricardo. These I'm pretty sure are empty at this point.
Ripley,
You okay?
listen. Marlowe's permissions are still logged at this terminal. If we had the coordinates for the torrents, we could align the transmitter dishes manually, bypass Apollo completely.
There's an observatory near the comms array, right?
Yeah, we should be able to find the torrent's coordinates using that. I'll get the door for you.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can actually go in there and say hi to him.
Orbital
Yeah.
stabilizers operating at 40% and falling.
Yeah, 'cause we're close to the end of the game now. So I might just keep going and try and finish it in the stream. I don't think the alien shows up here yet. Because in one of these places in the novelization where Ripley kills an alien, which I didn't like. Because from what I remember, the way she killed it was just by a single second burst of the flamethrower. Because in alien games, before they've shown an alien to be killed by a flamethrower, it takes a considerable amount of use for it to actually kill it. And in the novelization, it just seemed to kill it instantly. Again, just showing how I think the novelization just misses the point of the game. And just removes all the horror. Also, the effects on the gas giant and the sun are absolutely incredible. Because on the sun, you can see solar flares. On the gas giant, you can just see the gas and the clouds moving. Which is just incredible. I can remember during college, Stephen, who's one of my friends, was talking about it. Okay, that one was a little bit awkward to do. So I guess I have to do it the moment they're lined up. Okay, I think I've done it wrong again. Okay, so... 2137, that's when this game takes place. I've never actually noticed the date before, that's cool. Yeah, Amanda looking for a mum is actually really heartbreaking when you consider that a few years after this game, Alien Out the Shadows takes place, where Ripley wakes up out of cryo early, and afterwards she has her memories of the accident wiped, and she goes back in stasis till she's found in the second film. But just the thought that Amanda missed her mother by just a few years. Ripley still could have seen her before she died.
Thank God.
Before she died.
Ricardo, I found them.
Now you've got to align the dishes to the Torrens position manually.
Check. I'm going outside.
I can unlock the entrance to the airlock from here. Give me a sec. There, got it.
I don't know if it does this, but I feel like if it is, you want to make it really like difficult on Nightmare, whenever you hold the flamethrower, because you can use it to illuminate stuff. Basically make it so doing this uses fuel. Because that would just be the ultimate nightmare. Oh wait, no, I pressed the wrong thing. Okay, you can use that in the suit. Yeah, the space suits in Alien are really good. Because there's the concept art for Alien 5 by Neil Blomkamp. And the space suit they were going to have in that, well I think they call it the fire suit. That one looked really nice. Because it looks like a, I guess, a modern version of this suit.
All hell's gonna break loose when Sebastopol starts to fall.
Yeah, Isolation though is just a gorgeous looking game. Especially stuff like this where you get to go outside. I actually kind of wish there were more segments like this where you get to go outside Sebastopol and walk around in 0G and stuff. Because this is awesome. The only downside is that you can't sprint. So if they ever do another Isolation game, I would honestly prefer it, as mentioned earlier, to be like a new character, new situation, and also just new alien types, not the drone again. And I think I would prefer it if it was pathogen enemies. Stuff like a new morph and a praetomorph.
Punching the coordinates at the terminal.
I don't know about the Stalker, the Leon, which is in Fireteam Elite. I feel like that would be too difficult to deal with because of how it can like camouflage itself. That I think would just be too frustrating to do stealth against. But it'd be also nice if they make it more survival action horror, like Resident Evil. So instead of having to hide from the alien or scare it away, you can actually get a chance to kill some of them. It's kind of like a Get the Fuck Out GTFO the game, where you can kill them, but they're just really difficult to deal with. I also like how the sound is done, so it kind of makes it seem like it's conducting through the suit. I feel like some of it might be the stuff around you. So you haven't just done the typical like sound in space or like muffled, they've tried to do like a more interesting way. I think I prefer like space stuff when it has sound, but when it's done so it's like conducting through the suit. You know, the expanse stuff like that, where when their communication devices are EMP'd. Well, it's not EMP'd, they're jammed, so they put their faceplates together, and then the sound of their voices conducts through the faceplate, which is really cool. Because there is somewhere I think where it has the torrents. Yeah, 3575. There's a 35 there. Okay. Okay, no, I must have to select 35 on this then. So it won't let me select 75. Yeah. I don't think that this is moving yet. Okay, there it is there, 75. Also the controller vibrates if you're on it as well.
Torrance, this is Ripley on the station. Are you reading me, Verlaine?
Ripley, what the hell is going on over there?
Bad things, Torrance. There's an alien organism here. It's deadly. We need urgent extraction.
A what?
There's no time to explain. Please, Verlaine.
There's nowhere for us to dock, Ripley. The station's tearing free from its gravity mooring. I've seen a towing platform below the spaceflight terminal, but the Torrance umbilical isn't built for it. You'll need to extend the tow platform clamp station side.
Just get into position.
It'd be nice if I can see the torrents, because I feel like it'd be close enough that maybe you could see it. I think there's a way in space where you have to be really close to something to actually be able to see it. I think it's how like the light works and stuff. It would be cool though to see it like moving closer to the station. I just feel like it's a shame we don't get more Alien games, especially because it is a really interesting series to work with. It's like the visual style, like this game. And you do get quite a bit of freedom in it because you've got all like the different locations. The good thing though is that by the looks of it, we might be getting a new Alien novel next year. Because when I was trying to find the Aliens vs Predator Ultimate Prey, which comes out this December, I'd stumbled across an Alien novel listed on Amazon. And I think it said it'd come out next year. Yeah, the detail in the game is just impeccable, especially out here. So especially because I'm curious about that new Alien, because I showed it on the Fireteam Elite Discord server. It appears like it may be an actual book next year. And I have a little conspiracy theory, because on the Fireteam Elite Discord server, they did a question and answering with Weston Oates, if that's how you pronounce his name, the author of Aliens Infiltrator, the prequel to Fireteam Elite. He also did a short story in Bug Hunt, the anthology. I think Infiltrator is definitely better than the short story, to be honest. I wasn't a fan of the short story. Infiltrator's good, but not if you're going to read it on its own. You need to play the game afterwards. And in the question and answering, he seemed to imply that him and his wife, who's an author who's done Alien books before, she wrote...
Get ready to move. We're leaving. Ricardo? Ricardo, do you copy?
Yeah,
Ricardo, come in.
She wrote the novelisation of Music of the Spears. Let me just get my copy. Yeah, Music of the Spears. Yvonne Navarro. Weston is married to her, and they mentioned in the question and answering, well, he mentioned that he and Navarro may be coming back to the series soon, and I'm wondering whether that's maybe connected to that Alien novel I discovered on Amazon, if it is an official thing. If so, oh, especially because I would like to see Weston do an original book, because it's clear from the prequel novel he had a lot of constraint on what he could and couldn't do. So I'd really like to see what he could come up with if it was just him doing an original novel. And if he does end up doing like a co-author with his wife, who is another Alien author, that would be amazing. Especially because her short story for Bug Hunt about Hicks was one of the best ones. I just don't think at the end they should have had the aliens show up. It would have been a lot more scarier if they didn't show up in the end.
Emergency. Please attend your assigned evacuation point and await instructions.
What are you doing? when it comes to like writing another Alien book, I would hope the next ones will either be like Infiltrator or are going to be like Into Charybdis, because I think should be a new standard for the series. So it shouldn't just be like survivors and aliens now. I think they should try and put more of the series into it, like if it's the engineers and the pathogen, or whether it's just like talking about humanity during that time period. So into Charybdis, we got references to like the struggles going on between like the UPP and the UA. And it'd be nice to see that developed further. I think it's down there. Head that way down there now. It's near. It's the direction I need to go. I don't know if it's gonna go back in the vent. In fact, I think I just heard it in the vent. I wouldn't have been able to press the button there anyway, because I forgot what it was. So it would have killed me. I was going to try and flame it and then press the button, but I looked in the wrong way. 355. I might have to use some Molotov soon.
Ricardo? Look. Ricardo. Oh no.
Now the alien is definitely here. I would have loved for Ricardo to survive. Now the question is here, do we lure the alien out to kill the people, or do we just try and get through? Because typically I just try and get through. There's someone in that room. Okay, it's out already. Don't need to deal with that. Now I just need to try and sneak past the alien and the humans.
Shit!
Ah, this isn't open. Okay, I'm gonna try and cut this. Okay, I think it's too close. I'm just gonna hear this. Yep. Les, come on, get inside. Okay. That's a close one, Amanda. I think this door opens now. I think a working Joe comes out. No, it's still locked. I could have sworn I got it to open at some point. Yeah, because there's a working Joe in there. Maybe you have to be near the end of the game before... Because on the that little machine which directs it power, you can set it to open that door, but it's blacked out, so maybe you just have to wait till the end of the game to do it. Got stuck on something. Thought I could do it, but part of it is just try to get it aimed at the button so you can press it. But maybe I should have used a Molotov there instead. Yeah, I tried to make a desperate escape there, but it did not work. Nearly did, though. Okay, so I assume the alien will be out again now. Okay, no, oh, wow, oh, okay. So we kind of cheesed the game. We died in the elevator. But I guess it didn't, but because I did press the button, it brought us back here. Okay, that's nice. Where are we going now? Get to Siegs and Communications. Okay. Something may have gone wrong here then. Let's see. Maybe I just need to go back to Communications and then it will fix the problem. I just wish the loading screens weren't so long in this game. Find a way to Solomon's habitation tower. Okay.
Ricardo!
Ripley, the Anisadora blast took out the orbital stabilizers. We're about to fall from the sky. I'm trying to contact the Torrens, but the comms are still locked. The ambulance you just docked is screwed. The Torrens is our only way up.
Okay, there's some. I need to. Not only can I not turn left or right, but that's the wrong audio. So dying in the elevator's messed up the game. Oh, Dad's back. Hang on. Hopefully the game's not too badly messed up, because that's going to be a big problem. Here we go, this is better. Sounds like the alien's already out because of the music. There it is. Oh, wow. I was very low on health then for that to happen. But yeah, so I think every time you load, the alien has a different spawn point. And in that bit, the alien detected us. But it's like running down the staircase in like slow for some reason. Like it was like leaping down in bits instead of just one long sprint to get to us. So I tried to run behind the Siegson guy in the hope that he would come out, but like grab him first, and I could like put some more distance between us. Yeah, I think dying in the elevator after pressing the button just messed up the game. Okay, it's spawned down here again now.
Hey, something's moving around out there. Hey, something's moving around out there. Did anyone else see that? Hey, something's moving around out there. Did anyone else see that?
You don't say.
Hey, something's moving around out there.
I know it is. Interesting, so the aggro ran out. So because I broke that line of sight, it did lose the aggro, I think. But then it aggroed again because it just came around the corner. But yeah, when it came out the vent, I thought it was above us on that top of the staircase, but it wasn't. Oh, I have a stun baton charge. I could use that on him. So you don't actually get to use it any other point, I don't think, from now on. So I think I used it once when I got the transit back on a working Joe, and then I hit it with the rents. And I don't think I've used the stun baton after that. So I think I've only got one charge in it. Yeah, I've only got one charge. There's actually a vent in this room. An event there. So I don't think there's anything in that room to try and worry about getting it to open. Especially because we just have to shoot that working Joe. And that box is probably going to be empty. So we just have to hope we don't encounter the guard and the alien here again.
We got an intruder! Hey! Hey! Over there! Over there! We got an intruder! It hurt us.
I hope the alien would run up and get him. So before we go forward, we need to heal because I think we just don't have any health. Yeah, because didn't the alien like barge into us at one point? That or a working Joe must have did it. So yeah, we're gonna heal, and we just have to try and sneak through there because I don't want to be using the flamethrower too much at the moment because we still have Sinclair's hideout to get through. We've got 3 Molotovs, but I don't know on Nightmare if that's enough to scare it away. It might be you have to use a Molotov and a bit of flamethrower. Okay, so Okay, the alien is beneath us. Oops. Okay, they shot the alien, not me. I don't think we've encountered the alien event so far. Jesus Christ! Bloody hell! Okay, there it is. I did not expect it to be on the other side of the vent. Also, the camera glitched out there. I think it might have been aggroed already. Unless there was a person in that room it killed and it just saw us. Ugh. Yeah, there's me talking about we haven't seen an alien in the vent and we get killed by an alien in the vent. It is scary though when it detects and it just charges forward like that. Ugh. Yeah, so far this has been the hardest bit to try and get through. Most of our deaths are in this one area. It sounds a bit off because it sounds like he's on the same level we are. Go back in event, please. Thank you. Okay, it does work. The Molotov is enough to scare it away with just one. I think there's a guard hiding in that room as well. And for some reason I can't get out of this vent. Why am I stuck on this vent? First I couldn't get inside it, and now I can't get out. Yeah, I just wasted too much fuel there. See, this is just the problem with isolation though, is when the game just breaks for some reason. Because earlier on I couldn't get through that vent, and now I can't get out of it. It's just I don't know what's happened there. Okay, so heal. Yeah, for me it sounds like it's on this level and not below us. So yeah, I'm not going to try that vent again just because it hasn't been working. I think it worked the first time, but after that we got killed in it and then we just couldn't get through it. Noisemaker. And now the alien appears to have vanished completely. Okay, the motion tracker didn't plan out the way I wanted it to. Okay, I'll try this again. Again, I just cannot get through this. What are you doing? Are you going after the flare? Okay, it is. I just hate how for some reason that vent just stopped working. That was really frustrating. Be a nightmare. That was the hardest bit to get through. It wouldn't have been that hard if that vent would have worked. Get to seeking communications, but I thought we just... What? We've been there, but then we had to come out and get to Solomon's habitation tower. So do we have to do that from communications? I thought we would have to get back to there. I mean, get through the lobby and then go to transit. I hope it's not going to have that same glitch where Ricardo's telling us to do the thing. Find a way for the torrents to dock. So don't I have to go? Is it this elevator here? Maybe? Upper transit? I honestly can't remember. Oh wait, the motion track is supposed to point to your objective, I forgot. Here we go. This is it.
Someone there? On your way. Don't make this hard. What's your problem? I'm real.
Phone's getting low on battery. I need it to go back in the vent. This is just evil. (1851).
This is Sinclair. You guys took too long down there. I had to power down this facility and take the last transit. We can't afford to keep the sanctuary wide open. All it'll take is one creature to get in, and all the supplies and weapons we've taken will come to jack shit. Me and mine are gonna sit this out till the rescue comes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but when you started chasing after a ship that'll never come, you broke with the plan. Sinclair out.
Fuck! That's a dirty little trick. Well, a dirty little trap. Yeah, 'cause I can't use the pistol, so I'll draw out the alien. And because I did it in that room, it'll probably desert into the tables. There's no sound for that then when the alien came out the vent. I could throw a flare there, but it's gonna... I've already used it once.
I got here when they were sealing the sanctuary. I don't know what I expected. Maybe they changed their mind and let me in. Maybe they'd shoot me dead. They shut the door in my face. I can hear movements from the floor below me. I haven't got long. Sinclair and his people have Sevastopol's food supplies and much of its weaponry. But I heard the voices of children too. I'd wondered where the children had gone. Perhaps they can keep these monsters from them. I hope they do.
Okay. Molotov didn't work there. What happened there? My right thumbstick completely stopped working. But I tried to turn, but it just completely just stopped. God, I'm not backtracking on Nightmare. Again, I just can't turn! What is that? Is it some sort of delay from using the keyboard? If so, that is awful design. To have that long of a delay. At least the loading screen in this segment isn't as long as usual. So I don't know if when I call the tram, if I have to wait for it to show up. Because I don't know if I can, because I tried rating before for it to go in the vent, but it didn't. Yeah, for some reason there's a long delay after you use the keyboard. So far this part has been the worst bit on Nightmare. Because it's starting to lose fun now. I might just have to use a noisemaker because I don't think it's going to leave. See if I can throw one down there. just as we hit the button it aggroed. It's still here. 330 fuel. Ugh.
Torrens to Ripley. Ripley, we're about to move into position for the auto-umbilical dock sequence. We'll be dark on comms until we've matched the decaying orbit of the station and are in position. We're just waiting on you to extend the towing platform clamps. I don't know how you sweet-talked me into this.
Yeah, we're not going for that Nostromo along. We're not risking it. So I believe this now is Sinclair's hideout. No, not yet. Oh, and I don't think we're in the hideout yet. I think there is a bit we have left to do. But it's really an annoying bit. Seriously, an alien and a working Joe? You're kidding me. Why? Why would you put me back here? What the actual fuck game? This is actually fucked up. they should definitely give you an autosave here. Forcing you to go through all 3 areas is ridiculous. Also, is it going to be on the other side of this door immediately?
Torrens to Ripley. Ripley, we're about to move into position for the auto-umbilical dock sequence. We'll be dark on comms until we've matched the decaying orbit of the station and are in position. We're just waiting on you to extend the towing platform clamps. I don't know how you sweet-talked me into this. Yeah, I need to take a... I'm just going to finish the live stream now. I'm just not having fun at this point, and it just feels like bullshit, to be honest. They want you to go through that segment, the bit after it, and then that bit in like the mess hall with no save, barely any flamethrower fuel. There's a working Joe as well. Yeah, you got to avoid. What does the cat want? Hey, Bodhi. Yeah, you're right, little cat. So yeah. I'm gonna finish the live stream here, and I'll finish the game at another point because I'm just not having fun here. But anyway, some positive news. I believe now it's only 9 days till Fireteam Elite releases, which is great. Preloads on the 22nd of August.